probably better off on my own than loving a man who didn't know what he had when he had it. I wish it wasn't boring, standing in the mirror saying to myself, you know you had to do it. I know the bravest thing I ever did was run. Sometimes in the middle of the night I can feel you again, but I just miss you and I just wish you were a better man. I hold on to this breath because these days it's all I have, and I gave you my best. We both know you can't say that. I might still be in love if you were a better man. Better man. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Nina. If you're new here, welcome. If you are not, how's it going? Thanks for coming back. So when I choose songs to teach for my tutorials, I obviously look through the comments and kind of see which ones have multiple requests. And somebody requested this song, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, I need to do that one because I absolutely love this song, and especially this version of it. So Taylor Swift wrote Better Man, and she gave it to Little Big Town, who performs it. And it's kind of funny because the song came out 4 years ago. I listened to it on repeat. And then when I went to the Reputation tour in Nashville, she sang this song as a surprise song, and I was so excited. The way that she plays it live is just like, ugh. I love it. And then she also played it as a surprise at the Bluebird Cafe. For both of those performances, she plays the same chords, same everything. So, yeah. So we're gonna learn Better Man today, the Taylor Swift live version, and I'm so excited about it. If you haven't seen my other guitar tutorials, I will link the playlist up here. I have done, I think, 15 now Taylor Swift guitar tutorials, so you can go check those out. And for every tutorial that I post, I also post the chord sheet tab on my website, so you could click the link in the description box to bring up the chord sheet so that you could follow along with me. And yeah, let's get into this video. Also, I posted the link to her Bluebird Cafe performance in the description, so you can go look at her live version if you want to. Okay, so this guitar I haven't used before in a video, and that's because at the beginning of quarantine I broke the strings, and Guitar Center was closed during like the first half of quarantine, so I couldn't go in and like get my strings. And I know like you can order them online and like do it yourself, and I have done that before. I know how to string my own guitar, but I really wanted the whole thing because it was getting kind of like dusty and everything. I don't know. I just never got around to it, and I had my other guitar, so I didn't really worry about getting this one restrung. But last week I finally took it into Guitar Center, and it's so beautiful. They polished it and they restrung it for me, and love to see it. But this guitar I got before my other guitar. This is a red Fender sonoran. This is known as my Taylor Swift guitar because it's kind of like my signature performance piece, if you will. Yeah, anyways, let's get into this video, shall we? So this song has 4 chords, and if you've watched any of my other guitar tutorials, you already know them because Taylor Swift, surprise, uses the same chords in all of her songs. And this one is going to be capo 4, that's how she plays it, but if you have a higher or lower range, you can move it up and down if you want to. So the chords are C, and then we have G sus4, of course, and then we have A minor, and then we have F sus2. And those are all the chords you're gonna need for this song. Okay, so I have the live performance right here, so I'm referring to it. For the intro, she does like open strumming. And then when she gets into the verse, she's gonna do some palm muting. So for the intro, it's going to be C, G sus4, F. And F is gonna be for 2 measures. And you're gonna do that twice. So the strumming pattern for the intro is gonna be down, down, up, down, up, down. Then you're gonna go to G, down, down, up, down, and then you're gonna go to F and you do it twice. Down, down, up, down, up, down. And then you're gonna go into the verse. And honestly, like I always say, if you can't get the strumming pattern right away, that's fine. You just have to focus on making sure you're playing the chords right. And then the strumming will come later on, like when you're better at it. And when you get to the verse, same chords and everything, you're gonna play the chord progression the same exact way twice through. The only thing that's gonna change is the strumming pattern, which in my last video where I taught All Too Well, I mentioned palm muting, but I forgot to explain what that is because I assume not everybody knows what that means. Palm muting is when you rest your hand on the very end of your guitar, like this part of your hand right here, and when you strum, it kind of mutes the strings, so it gives you kind of like a certain sound. I don't know how to explain it, but it sounds like this. So you can kind of hear the chord, but it's a more muted, quieter version of it. So Taylor Swift does that during the verses. So the way that Taylor plays it is that she is down strum palm muting, and at the very end of the line, she does something that sounds like... I'll just play it. So it goes C. I know, probably better off on my own, and loving a man who didn't know what he had when he had it. So at the end of the F, she does like a down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. That's gonna be hard to like practice, but you don't have to do that part, but it's down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. But yeah, she's mostly down strumming, so just do that. Here's a tip for palm muting. You do not want to be palm muting up here, because then you're gonna get no sound at all. If you're all the way back here, like touching this, then it's gonna make sound. So do that. Anyways, that's the first verse. And then when you get to the pre-chorus, so the first verse ends on the F, and so you stay on the F when it gets to the pre-chorus. For this part, you can open strum. I wish it wasn't boring, standing in the mirror singing to myself. You know you had to do it, I know. The bravest thing I ever did was a run. So for that part, it's gonna go F sus2, G sus4, F sus2. Just those three chords for that pre-chorus. And for the strumming, when it says 4 a.m., I wish it wasn't 4 a.m., then you start the open strumming. So it goes down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. So we got F sus2, G sus4, and then you stay on F sus2 until the chorus starts. And when you get to the chorus, the chord progression is going to be C, G sus4, A minor, G sus4, F. The strumming pattern is going to be down, 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 up, down, down, down. Down, 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 up, down, down, down. That's how she plays it in the Bluebird Cafe version, which is the one that I keep referring to while I'm teaching this. If you don't do the exact same one, that's fine. But we've got sometimes in the middle of the night I can do again, but I just miss you and I just wish you were a better man. So when you get to the A minor, you're just gonna start down strumming because it gets like those three chords are in a half measure and not like a full measure like the C and the G. Does that make sense? I hope so. So I'll just do that slow so you can see it. So we've got sometimes in the middle of the night I can do you again, but I just miss you and I just wish you were a better man. And then you go into the second part, which is the same exact thing. So I think the best way to teach this is just to play it slow and sing it for you guys. So we've got C. And I know I had to say goodbye like the back of my head, but I just miss you and I just wish you were a better man, better man. And then you end on the C that goes right back into the second verse. So there's no instrumental between the chorus and the second verse. It's just kind of like you stay on the C and then for a measure and then it starts singing again. And then you go back to the palm muting. So it goes, better man. And then it goes, I know, probably better off all alone, You get it. Second verse, same as the first. We love that. In the second pre-chorus, there's only a little bit of a change at the end where she adds the G. She ends on the G instead of the F, where she says, boy, you never thought I'd run. On the line that says, you push my love away like it's some kind of loaded gun, you stay on F for 2 measures. And then when she says, boy, you never thought I'd run, is when you hit the G sus4. Let's play that slowly. But your jealousy, I can hear it now, you're talking down to me, like I'll always be around. You push my love away, it's some kind of loaded gun. Boy, you never thought I'd run. So for that part, she downstrums the G and kind of builds it up, and then she like cuts it hard, and then she goes for the chorus again. Chorus is going to be the same exact thing, but when you end, when she says better man, you're gonna go through the chord progression one more time as an instrumental before the bridge. So how that's gonna look is when she says, wish you were a better man, and this part is when she hits the high note. A better man, better man. So in the Bluebird Cafe video, it doesn't show her singing the bridge, so I don't really have that to go off of, but I did re-look at my video from the rep tour because I recorded the whole thing. The first part, she comes out really strong because whenever she does an instrumental after like a chorus before the bridge, she goes hard on the guitar. So she's like doing all kinds of fancy things with her hammer-ons and pull-offs. She loves that, and so I'll just give you a few examples. So when she does her instrumental, she goes. Like most of her songs that she plays live, she will hammer on and pull off this first finger for all of the chords, and also her second finger, and then she'll kind of stay on that. And then she goes to the bridge. For the bridge, it's going to be the same strumming pattern as the chorus, I would say. Just stick with that one. So, at least for the first part, so it goes F. I hold on to this pride because these days it's all I have, and I gave you my best, and we both. And when she says, no, you can't say that, I like to pick that part because it just kind of brings it down a little bit. So, no. For the A minor, I pick 5-4, and I kind of do like strum the bottom strings. So 5-4, and then we go to G, 6-4 strum, and then when you go to F, I kind of just strum that. I gave you my best, and we both know you can't say that. You can't say that. And then she goes into this part, which I single strum this part, and then it slowly builds back up into the last chorus, which Taylor Swift loves to bring it down in the bridge and then bring it right back up for a really strong finish, and I love it. From that part, she goes, wish you were a better man, I wonder what we would have become if you were a better man. We might still be in love if you were a better man. And on that part, I start strumming again. After we might still be in love if you were a better man is when I start strumming. If you were a better man, you would have been the one if you were a better man. Yeah, yeah. Back into the chorus. So yeah, that last F sus, I just downstrum, and you just go as hard as you want for that part. So that's the bridge. It goes into the last chorus. Okay, so in the Bluebird Cafe, obviously she's not at a concert, so she's doing a more tame version, so she just does the chorus again. But in the rep tour, she like strums once and cuts it, so she goes, sometimes in the middle of the night I can feel you again. So that's what she does. So you could do that. I just miss you, I just wish you were a better man. Yeah, just have fun with that. For the outro, I kind of just palm mute it because it brings it back down at the end of that last chorus. Wish you were a better man. C. We might still be in love if you were a better man. Better man. And on the F sus2, you can open strum that one twice, and that's the end. Okay, that is the whole song. I hope that I did it justice. I really tried to make it as close to Taylor Swift as I could. I'm not trying to teach you how I play these songs. I'm trying to teach you how Taylor Swift plays these songs, because who better to learn from than the person who wrote the song? And that's basically how I learn all of Taylor Swift's songs, is by watching her play it, because I know that it's right if I see her play it a certain way. And at this point in the video, it's time for me to tell you to go click the link up here and go to my music channel to watch the play along, because I'm not trying to get demonetized. So if you want the full video of me singing it with the chords so you can play along with me for the whole song, go ahead and click the link up here or in the description box below and go check out the play along. But yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Always comment down below what you want to see next. I have my list going, and if you comment a request, I will always put it on my list, so it's just a matter of time, because obviously I can't make 5 videos a week. So don't forget to subscribe, because I make new videos every Tuesday and Friday. It's getting a little bit harder because I just got a job at Home Goods. I will be working a lot more and not having as much time to do this, but I'm really hoping I can stick to this twice a week schedule. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night or whatever time it is. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.